Welcome, sports fans, Flyers fans. Do a little adjusting here. Don't get dizzy. Yeah, this might be better. Just gonna go up top and just full left here. Full extension. Give me a minute here. Yeah, that's a little better. All right. Okay. Welcome, Flyers fans, to the second play-down game. Winner punches their ticket to state. This is our second game. We handily beat Stillwater 7-1 on Thursday. And so, winner of this goes to state. The loser of this still has a chance to play against, I believe, the Tommies tomorrow. So it's double elimination. So with our win, and by the way, our win was the only win by more than one goal. All the other games on Thursday. Nope. And so this is do or die here. We're playing at Oscar Maple Grove. Last time we played them, 74 penalty minutes. I think it was 7-1. It was ugly. That's when I lost my marbles. So let's hope that doesn't happen again. But let's see. We got the Flyers in black today. And I think we have everyone here. A little worried about Teddy Johnson, but he's okay. He has a deep bruise from that last game. He did not play the third period of the last game because he took a nasty check that just got in between the muscle and the bone. So painful, but he's out there. And so Edina Junior Gold A is playing. Also, they just started about 15 minutes ago. I talked to the Edina Junior Gold A coach, who I know very well, Rick Barnes, and he said he was glad we were on the other side of the bracket. So he knows what this Flyer team is capable, and I think we do too. So let's see what happens. A little shout out to the Johnson family. Craig Johnson, 30-year coach in the Edina hockey program, unfortunately died prematurely at 52 last Thursday. They had a nice service for him, and he was well respected. I'd say there was 400 people at his funeral that I attended today. Edina, great program, great families. They say he coached maybe about 572 kids during his career, so he will be sorely missed. And let's win it for Craig. Let's win it for Craig. So this is a good Oscar Maple Grove team. Ranked 2. They were ranked 1 most of the year. Edina claimed that final spot, the number 1 spot. Then in the closing games, so we're the 7 seed taking on the 2 seed. We handily took care of the 11 seed. So whoever doesn't win this will face the Tommies, who are the 10 seed.
Where are you?
I believe every player will be here.
Who's here?
And let's see, a little ceremonial handshake here. Flyers in their blacks. You know me, I like the oranges. And it looks like we got Ben. I just saw Ben. Max Rasmussen between the pipes. I do that occasionally. I'll call the kid the parent's name. It's every bit of flattery. I got some former Flyers I just saw walk by, so we got some fans. I saw the Edina Junior Gold B team play last night. A bunch of friends on that team, and they were victorious but lost today against Montemedi. A lot more Junior Gold B teams. All right, we got Ronnie, Captain Runman, Kellen Moline, and Milo Duncan. Yanked by Moen and Cadell at D. And we are underway here in the first period. There's a loud bang near side. Cadell racing up to this, trying to get it to Moline. Kellen battling down deep. Maple Grove sends it up the sideboard. They're going to try and break it out. As they approach the neutral zone, they're just going to flip that deep. That's going to bounce out the back of the bowl. Laying it up for Henry Moen. He pokes it out to Kellen Moline. And we got a 2-on-2 here with who? Yep, Milo and Kellen. Nice little backhand pass there just beyond Milo's reach. Kellen trying to gather near side and not in a great position to see this near side board. So there's a quick shot by Milo, who got the natural hat trick in that Stillwater game, the first 3 goals of the game. As the first minute with some action here, Lensmeyer just misses that one. And this will be collected here by Henry Moen, our steady defenseman, as Lensmeyer chips that in with Speltz and Hewitt down deep. As Caden Thorpe sends it back to Snook. Snook bouncing that near side to Hewitt. Hewitt dumps that in. Goalie will settle that down. Maple Grove collects behind that, pressured by Lensmeyer. Held in nicely by Thorpe. Thorpe trying to get a shot on that. That was blocked by the defender for Maple Grove. He sends it the length of the ice. That'll be nice. So it's a good action here. Full flurry of the Flyers. That's what we need to see. We'd like to see 3 complete periods out of this Flyer team. We can beat any team if we put our minds to it. So let's see what they can do. Speltz with the draw. Nice draw, but just between the 2 defenders. Snook's going to have to chase that one down in his own end. One of the captains, and he gets it to Speltz, who races in, trying to find an opening, trying to get Hewitt, but that went to Maple Grove. But Speltz continues battle, as does Hewitt. Race behind, trying to find Lensmeyer in front. Maple Grove eventually gets that. As Maple Grove play broken up by Caden. Thorpe, who puts a check on. Hewitt behind the net. He's going to skate with it. Maple Grove player hits the ice. Nice little give and go as Hewitt dumps that in. Goalie sends that behind the net. Maple Grove collects. They hit the near side winger. There's a nice hit by Hewitt. Oh, high hit on Brady Hewitt, but no call there. Back to Anders. Anders with a shot. That goes off the stick of the defenseman. Hits back to Speltz. Speltz hits it off there. Oh, there's a centering pass. Lensmeyer got his stick tied up. There's another desperation. Ice has 2 here in the opening few minutes here. So good pressure from the Flyers here early in this affair. Speltz had a chance, but his shot was deflected off one of their defenders here. Decent crowd here, looks like. Should be. It's playdowns. There it is. Emmett Miller. Sorry. I told you before, I don't even like Emmett Smith. Emmett Miller with the draw. His high school team, Gentry Academy, made it to the state. As there's Henry Peterson battling 2 OMG players. Dumps it to Teddy. There's Teddy. He's just going to skate with it. He's the one who's nursing that injury, but doesn't look any worse for the wear. There's Henry Peterson trying to keep this puck in. And there's Teddy with a nice check. And keeps that puck in. They're still tangling. No whistles thus far. That's the way we want to see it. Emmett Smith puts a nice little hip check. Distracts Maple Grove. But now they enter the zone. Finally, there's a shot. First shot on goal. And Max had all of that one. We're going to have to do better than that to get it past that goaltender. Nice little pass here. Satterdahl with a shot. Oh, bad save. Satterdahl with again, trying to hit Miller. Oh, that was deflected by Maple Grove. Nice little chance there for Satterdahl. Off a deflection. Emmett down deep. Shuffle by now. On the ice. He's trying to collect it. Centering pass, but no one there. Watson chasing. Maple Grove gets to it first. They wrap that around the boards. Shovelbein holds it in, but Maple Grove gets it. Neutralized puck, chased by Cadell, who shoots that over. A couple Flyers in the path of that. Watson, Shovelbein. There's a big hit there by Cadell, and he pushes Maple Grove off the puck. Maple Grove dumps it. Cadell again with it. He's going to circle our net. Pitch shuffle by. Nice little chip pass, but not quite out. Maple Grove slaps at the other side. Watson trying to clear it, and he just does. And here we go, Flyers. We got to keep those feet moving, boys. Unfortunate deflection sends that back in our zone. Moen will collect that one. We'll send that up to Watson. Chip pass, but that was picked up. Here's an opportunity for Maple Grove, but nice job by Cadell. There's Milo. He's got it on his tape. He's got a couple spelts with a shot. That was deflected off one of the Maple Grove defenders. Cadell bounces the pass just over Milo's stick. Snook coming in to try and pinch, and he continues with it, and he continues to bother this guy. And just nice job forcing him to the side, not giving him a chance. Maple Grove here trying to set up something, and he hits the ref. And centering pass goes out the side of the net. Cadell gathers, banks that off to Snook, but Maple Grove races to the puck. Ooh, a little behind the pass, back pass. There's a chance, goes wide. Decent opportunity for Maple Grove, but that went well wide of the net. As Speltz gloves that one down, he's trying to get a shot, but he was attacked by two Maple Grove players. Dungan tries to center it. There's a little backhander by Speltz, bouncing puck. And once again, an ice. Oh, that might, it's got enough. Oh, no, he waved it off. I don't know about that. That had enough. Uh-oh, here's a chance for Maple Grove. We didn't get there quick enough, and he had a wide open shot, and he did not miss it. So the Saints, for Maple Grove, that first goal, huge and important one. And Maple Grove, despite being outplayed in the opening minutes here with 6 minutes into this game, they put it in the net. So that was just maybe us being a little too casual, trying to get that out of our zone. Unfortunate for the Flyers, but here's another 2-on-1 opportunity. Maple Grove, nice job by whoops. Yeah, the initials, so 2 goals in 10 seconds for Maple Grove. Quick turn of events here after the Flyers were putting a lot of pressure on early. And now we find ourselves in a 2-goal deficit. So time for these Flyers to just continue their game. There's a lot of game left, over 2.5 periods. So just a couple just maybe sloppy plays. And Max made that first save, but we weren't able to clear it. There's Milo to Kellen. This could be an opportunity here for us to get back in this game. Kellen with a shot. And there's another centering pass, another chance. Another pad save, bunch of shots in front, none getting through as Moline buries a kid. Saints now trying to get it through neutralized Runman to Kellen, who gets pushed down. But and there's Runman going after that kid. And here's a 3-on-2. And there's a nice job by Max. Gets the glove on that, sends it to the back of the netting. That'll draw a whistle. And a defensive draw here for the Flyers. Almost halfway through this first period, down 2-0. Just 2 quick goals within 10 seconds of each other by Maple Grove, putting them on the board here as Cadell fires this to Lensmeyer. Lensmeyer to Pewitt. Pewitt still has it. He decides to hit the corner. Still has it. Feeds Moen at the defense slot. There's a shot that was blocked by a Maple Grove player. Nice job by Speltz pushing out Maple Grove before he could get to it. Does a quick turnaround. He gains control of the puck. Sends that chip pass picked off by Maple Grove as they enter. There's a stick to Pewitt's head. Speltz down low. Pinches his guy, get the boards. Joined by Cadell. Max going from one side of the crease to the other. Nicely read there by Henry Moen as he picks off that Maple Grove pass. Feeds it to Lensmeyer. He chips that off a Maple Grove player's dome. Pewitt getting tangled with. Speltz now ships that down. There's Lensmeyer. He's going to try and get there. Moen couldn't quite hold the bouncing puck, so he'll send that. Wait till his teammates are back on the side, but it gives Maple Grove a chance to recoup. And here's a shot. Oh, that was deflected. And it just went past Max. That was, I think that took a weird carom And that last minute carom was not where Max thought it would be, so we find ourselves just midway past the first period. Maple Grove up now 3-0. A lot of board hitting and chirping, so we're going to take a little time out here. Coach Fish, Zach, Brian. So what do we got back there in the helmet? I thought I saw all the players out there. Maybe we have one player I didn't notice that wasn't playing. So I think Coach Fish took an early timeout. There's Big Red, Brian, Zach, Phil, and Coach Fish. Just trying to settle these Flyers down here. That last one was deflected. Something.
I don't know how it hit off his hat.
I thought it deflected prior to that. I don't know. All right, so quick timeout. We have enough time to come back. You know, they scored 3 goals in 2 minutes, under 2 minutes. So we can do the same thing with the balance of this game. So good timeout, I think. Sometimes you just gotta settle the kids down and tell them this game is not over. Anything could happen. And so Caden Thorpe is gonna go behind the net here. OMG trying to center it. Pressured nicely by Caden Thorpe. Maple Grove collects at the blue. They send it down deep. Thorpe there, trying to get it out. Now it's behind the net. Maple Grove centering pass, reaches the point. Well covered, here's a shot. Nicely blocked there by, who else? Kellen Moline. Settled puck by Caden Thorpe. Deep, nice pass to Kellen Moline, who's pushed out the puck nicely by Maple Grove. Quasi-interference. Teddy catches up to that and ricochets that under the rough skate. Collected by Runman. He's irritated by one of the Maple Grove players. Moline trying to get there first. He does. Chips it down for Milo. Milo battling 2 Maple Grove Saints players. There's a stuff attempt there from Runyon, but he couldn't quite get there. Runman. Moline still trying to control the puck there. That goes into the back of the netting, and that'll draw a whistle. We'll give the Flyers at least an offensive zone face-off here.
Go Flyers!
So a little bit of a hole here. Who do we got coming out? Peterson, Satterdahl, and Miller. Snook and Enders at the blue. Maple Grove controlling. They sneak it out past the blue. We check onside. Peterson putting some forechecking pressure. Satterdahl jumps it past the blue, but Maple Grove controls. And they dump it in. Anders English goes back, putting pressure on, tying him up nicely and pushing up against the boards. He could not center the pass. So RD trying to battle here to make sure nothing happens. Max trying to cover that, but just eluded him. Snook with a nice pass up the side, and there's Henry Peterson, who's going to use those long arms to try and catch up. Ooh, almost runs into the ref there. Henry with a good hustle on that one. Satterdahl trying to get in front of that one. As Snook sends it deep. Maple Grove recovers behind the net. That was high off the glass, and that'll be an icing. And nope, now that glass ricochet took enough off it, did not have the distance. There's a turnover, but Snook quick to get to that puck. Should have been a call. And that was a no call, even though Snook was pulled down. Set it on the lone attacker. And not sure who that's going to be on. Interference. And that should put Maple Grove in the box here. We can use any advantage we can have. And that'll put the Flyers on a power play. We could use it about this time. So interference on Maple Grove is a nice job by Nash Satterdahl. Just using a lot of hustle and muscle to draw a penalty as that pass just went past our blue line. Kellen Moline trying to weave in, but Maple Grove chops that. We'll have to retreat to our own and see what we can do with this man advantage. Pewitt. Little drop past his belts. He enters the zone with speed. Looking for a drop pass. No one there. Circles in that. There's one for Pewitt. bounced off maybe the side of the net there. Battle down low. Oh, that was set the length of the ice. Max will meet that one. Trying to figure out who he can pass to. Gets it out of the zone, and Maple Grove slaps it back in. Pewitt near side, trying to put something together, and there's a whistle for something. Not sure what that was. But that'll take it out of our zone at least, stop the clock. Minute 16 left in this one-man advantage. Hopefully Milo will take the draw. And Henry Peterson sends that back to Snook, back to Peterson, who chips that in. Maple Grove retreats. Peterson with the forecheck, makes him pay. Boom! Big hit. Just beyond Snook's stick. So we'll have to check. We got every player outside the blue. Milo carrying it in. Dump pass. To Nash, another dump. Heavy hitting. All clean from the Flyers side thus far. Only one in the box so far. As Snook from the blue, Pat save, but Maple Grove collects it. They send it the length of the ice. We got some shit going on down there. And yeah, don't pick a fight with Milo unless you want to lose. I don't know if there's anything going to come out of that. I had to check on the status of what was going on down there. The guys next to me talking, and looks like Milo go in the box. Maybe someone from Maple Grove should go too. And I have a fucking Maple Grove guy right next to me, which always irritates me. Go on your side of the red. Yeah, he heard me. All right, so looks like we'll have 4-on-4 hockey here. Milo going to the box. As Teddy chips it up. Satterdahl takes a hit high to his head. That was a cheap play by OMG there. Emmett puts that in. Trying to hit Satterdahl. As Emmett, just misses Anders as he spreads their end. He tangles with a Maple Grove player. Maple Grove skating it out. He gets hit by Emmett. Teddy runs, full rushes him into the boards nicely. That'll squirt through the neutral zone. Asking Maple Grove full strength. 1 minute 15 seconds now will be the 5-on-4 advantage as Maple Grove enters the zone. Nice pad save there by Max as they came in. As the bouncing puck collected by Maple Grove. D's one. Oh, nice pad save there by Max. Did not miss that one at all. Max is definitely wanting to keep this where it is right now. That gets deflected high into the netting. We'll have to get a new puck here. Gillum Lane in to take the draw. Mullins, Speltz, and Cadell. They feed it to the Maple Grove point. They're setting up the power play, the umbrella. Send it back to point. Now back to the corner. He's trying to find. We're doing a good job blocking their passing lanes. And there's one in front of the net. There's a shot. Nice shot. Maybe screen, maybe not, but I don't care. The result was right in the glove of Max Rasmussen. It's a nice save by Max there. It's tough when you got a bunch of bodies. They can block shots, but they can also screen you. Screen meaning blocking his vision as that shot was blocked. Runman trying to get it out of the zone here. Maple Grove holds it. They circle. They're going to shoot again from the middle. And once again, a little cheap pushing from Maple Grove. They're known for that. As we have a right to push their ass out of the crease. They took exception. Last time we played this, we had 74 penalty minutes. Obviously, different refereeing crew, thank God. And he's pushed down just 16 seconds in this 5-on-4 advantage. And that weak pass, now he drills it high, and that'll just about do it for that penalty. Maple Grove retreats. They skate with speed. And now we are full strength as we get our 5th flyer out there. And that's Milo, and he instantly hits the puck. And there he does again. Cadell picks that off. That's going to cross the blue. That'll get out of the zone here. Just 1 minute left here and change in the first period. Flyers down 3-0. Oh, big hit on the board, and that arm went in the air. Uh-oh, checking from behind. That'll be a 2-10. And that'll put us in the box again. 2-10 from Cadell, I'm assuming. Let's see. And see if a second player goes over there. 2-minute penalty. Maybe it's just a 2. Nope, they're asking for another player, so Shovelbind's going to go in and serve that one. So 2-10 means Alex Cadell will be off the ice for 12 minutes, and they will have a power play for 2 minutes, checking from behind, which is one of those automatic 2-10s. It wasn't egregious, but there's 4 penalties that put you in that 2-10. This guy's in the crease, and Max took exception to that. He should not, Max pushing this guy out of the crease. I love it. And there's a chance for Max, and Max is a big kid, and you do not want to get in his wheelhouse. That's his house. So Maple Grove, 30 seconds left in this first period as they center it. Spelt's putting some pressure on Maple Grove, along with Hewitt down deep here. Maple Grove sends that one up. Anders has it. That's going to be a nice clear. Oh, and just off the stick of Speltz. Just 10 seconds left. Hewitt puts a check on. 5 seconds left. Ooh, nice weave there. Still has the puck, running out of room. Max with a nice poke check and ends that flurry. So 3-0 here. We'll have a minute 3 left in this penalty. Yeah, so that's Brady Paulson on the bench. Yeah, that's one of the numbers I haven't called tonight. Number 12, Brady Paulson. I don't know what happened to him. Cadell and Shovelbein will go back in the box. Shovelbein serving the 2 for Cadell. Cadell's going to take his helmet off because he's going to be in there another 10 minutes. 11. 2-10 means you get a 2-minute minor. That goes on the board. The 10 does not go on the board, but it goes in the score sheet, so he can't hit the ice until that 12 minutes between the 2 and the 10 penalties are expired. So a good player will be without him as Maple Grove trying to wrap around attempt, and they get it. And a quick answer here, not an answer, but another goal by Maple Grove. That'll even the numbers out at 5 apiece as we go back to 5-on-5 hockey, but 13 seconds into the second period, not the way we wanted it to go. Now down 4-0 to this Maple Grove team. So Flyers playing on their heels tonight. Got to come back and at least get a couple. They're just taking advantage of a couple opportunities here. But definitely we can play with these guys. It's just they've been taking advantage of some miscues. And there's Maple Grove with another one, but Max will get that one. He'll gobble that up. No problem. Even though he gets a little spray. the chatter I hear. I don't know what it's about. This guy leans any more forward into my broadcast. We're going to have some words. As Runman and Anders sends it up, trying to find Kellen, and that was just too far. That'll be nice. That'll bring it back for a defensive draw here for the Flyers. Runman with the draw. He wins it, gets it to Anders. Anders chips it up to Moline. Maple Grove collects. Pressure by Runman. Collected by Thorpe. Nice little backhand pass. Moline. Then back to Anders. Big hit by Milo there. That kid will feel that tomorrow. It's 235 pounds of pure muscle. There's another big hit there by Kellen Moline. Flyers just trying to pummel this team here physically, but we got to also get some pucks in the back of the net. As Caden Thorpe sends that up, nearly out. Milo scoops it just beyond Moline. Was that this, or Runman? Just missed him. That would have sent Runny on a nice little 1-0, but just a little too high for Runman to knock that down and get a decent shot on goal. That'll bring it back in the defensive zone here. Speltz on the draw. Just Milo, Saturdahl, and Mullen. Speltz wins the draw, sends it far side. Hewitt there as well. There's a chance. Nice block there by Anders English. Now Mullen trying to get it out. Maple Grove shoves it back down deep. Pressure by Snook. Maple Grove trying to feed a guy in front of the net. They go to the side. Side again. Hits the point. Shot from the point goes wide. That caroms off the back wall. Saturdahl there trying to collect. Mullen absorbs the hit as he is trying to send this up to Saturdahl, and he does. Saturdahl tries to hit Speltz. That just went too far. Now Maple Grove will send that deep off the back. Carom collected by Mullen. That pass picked off, but Henry puts a nice hit on, so he couldn't center it. Henry still pursuing. That puck goes through the wickets of everyone, and Pewitt does a nice job getting that to Speltz. A little give and go there by Speltz to Pewitt. Oh, he had Saturdahl. A nice job by their D. There's another bouncing pass puck. Couldn't be settled down. That was a good attempt, but even better play by the Maple Grove defenseman. We got some Maple Grove fans down there, maybe Flyers fans. We got some numbers here. So 4-0 now. And that was an ice, so we're going to get an offensive draw here. 12:20 to play. Miller with the draw. Puck battle there. Lensmeyer trying to feed it to the front of the net. No one there. Emmett battling down deep. Pushes his guy off. Hit from behind. No call on that. It's bullshit. Can't really push him from behind. As Peterson loses his stick. Oh, shot high up the dome. Backhand by Emmett. He's trying to collect it. Caden gets it at the point. And I don't know what that is. Spearing? I don't know. They called it on us. Miller will go to the box. Hopefully one of their guys, too. Open the damn box there, Maple Grove. Pull your head out of your ass. Incidentals, so that'll keep it 5-on-5. As we get some fresh Flyers and fresh Saints. It's about the furthest thing I'd call this team Saints. I don't know if I call any of our kids at this age Saints, but 5-on-5 hockey. We'll have 2 in the box. Incidentals just means nothing goes in the box. That was definitely offside, but they did not call that one. I'll take it. That squirts through the zone, collected by Thorpe. He's going to dump it back in. Maple Grove collects. They go near side. Kellen's going to get that one. He's going to send that tip by Runman. Just blocked by the goalie. Good scoring chance there. There's a near side shot there, short sider by Milo. Is Runman battling to keep this in, and he does as he approaches the net, kicks it to himself, just ran out of real estate. Centering pass! Oh, nice save. Nice shot by Milo. Nice centering pass by Runman. Can't be Runman, but boy, that was a nice save. That was a great opportunity for us to get on the board. But that was a nice save. Great scoring opportunity. We just got to capitalize on some of those. And that's a good momentum. Let's see if we can use it as there's a turnover in front. Collected by Milo. He shoots that wide of the net. Runman down deep. He's the one who fed Milo. Just trying to hold our deep, not pinching. The Snook rifles that back deep. Maple Grove collects. As a lot of screaming from that Maple Grove bench. Maple Grove skates it out through the neutral zone. Still has it. Dumps it. A drop pass. There's a shot that just goes through the crease. Milo will get there first. That'll at least get it out of the zone. And picked up by Callum Moline, who's going to weave and shoot high off the glass. Shufflebein now out there as well. As Anders trying to pinch. And he does. He hits Milo. Shufflebein behind the net. Centering pass. Shot in! Eddie Shufflebein to Watson. A perfect pass and execution. Two of the juniors on this squad from Benilde. Watson did not miss that one. Shufflebein put it right on his tape. And we are back in this game. Two of the juniors from Benilde collect on a nice little pass in front of the net. Watson there. Shufflebein saw him and he did not miss. So nice job by Eddie Watson and Grady Shufflebein putting the Flyers on the board here as Shufflebein battles. Both these kids, they're seeing colds and injuries. Maple Grove takes a hard hit. Shufflebein chips that in. Maple Grove collects. This is hockey, folks. A lot of whining by Maple Grove on that one, but that was a clean check. Warren's in the air. Nearly outside, there's Maple Grove. That was deflected wide. Snook down there battling. He pulls it away, but Maple Grove collects. Centering pass chipped away off the stick of Max Rasmussen. Maple Grove centers that, but that goes behind the net. Watson chasing. Watson, the lone goal scorer here, and he eludes one of his players. There's Watson. Interfered with. Oh, trying to get Speltz. Did a good job battling, but couldn't quite do it. And that'll be maybe an ice here if that's got enough steam, and it does. So good pressure on that line. Two good scoring opportunities, one on the back of the net off the stick of Eddie Watson. So Flyers getting some life here. That'll clear the boxes of two players. We still got Alex Goodell, who's probably got a few more minutes to serve his 2 on 10. Should officially be 11 because they scored halfway into the power play. And a slow gather here. You'd think the center would be the first one out. That is nicely held by Moen, but that was blocked by Maple Grove. We got to get back onside. Satterdahl does. And they send that nicely clicked by Maple Grove. Nice poke check by Brady Hewitt. Centering shot, nice off the blocker of Max. Maple Grove collecting at the blue here. They've got some momentum. They send that wide. Near side, Satterdahl scoops that one up. He's coming down the near side. He chips that up and chases, but I think that might have left the ice surface, and I think that just went over the glass. So we'll get a fresh puck here and take this draw here. I have to lift up here just to get this draw all on my frame. Hewitt with the draw. Nice face up win. Back by Moen. He's going to skate it in. He'll take a wrister that'll go snapshot just off the pad of the goaltender. And that passing clearing attempt picked out by Satterdahl. Continued pressure. Poke check by Hewitt. They could not clear, but now Henry Peterson comes in, puts some pressure on it. Now a little tangle over there. Oh, nice little kick. That's bullshit. Cheap ass fuck. Yeah, it looked like one of the Maple Grove players kicked one of our players while he was down. Classy move here by this Maple Grove team. Should have been a penalty. Boy, can't wait to watch a replay on that one. Missed call here by the refs. Not a shocker as Anders sends that deep. As Speltz gathers it, trying to find Emmett or someone in front. Got a bunch of Flyers in front. He decides to hit the blue, but that didn't have enough on it. That gives Maple Grove an opportunity the other way. And that centering pass broken up by a stick lift by Snook. Nicely done. As now Snook takes it up, and he still has it. He was tripped. No call on that. He's poke checking and trying to keep this puck in. And now Emmett Miller puts a hit on him, freeing up the puck. Speltz trying to collect it. Maple Grove now with a chance. 2-on-2 here. Maybe 3-on-2. Linsmeyer coming back. Nice job. God, little shoving match in front there. Physical team on both sides of the ice here. Maple Grove collecting that. Anders skating it up near side. He's got Speltz with him. They lose one defender. Nicely. Oh! And Anders with a coast to coast weaves a defender. And just like that, it's a 4-2 game. We got some fans down on the glass here cheering on these Flyers. Just halfway through this game and now cut the lead from 4-0 to 4-2. So Anders, nice solo effort that. Should be an unassisted goal there. He just weaved around that Maple Grove defender like he was a pylon and put it in that right corner. So this is what we need here. We need to have a little momentum here, and I'd say right now Flyers have the momentum. Some heavy hits. It's a good place. Here's Moline. Let's see if we can get a couple quick ones. That backhander goes over the top of the net. And that's collected. That's centered by Maple Grove. There's a pass that goes off. Oneman collects this, trying to hit Kellen. There's a centering pass, but that was blocked by Max. Oneman chasing down that puck. And there's a nice little turnover, a little give and go. One too many give and goes there, but picked off there by. That'll be a nice. Teddy trying to feed Milo, but just beyond him. So, okay, we got a little Flyer momentum. Shots 12-11 in favor of Maple Grove, but they're up top 4-2 right now. Pretty even game, just a couple opportunities. More on the OMG side. Milo racing that puck. Okay, here's another chance for the Flyers. Oh, nice defensive play as Milo gains his own. There's a shot right off the midsection of the goalie. That goes over the ref's head. Good continued pressure. Milo putting more pressure on. Turnover and another turnover, and Runman's got it. He's waiting for some reserves. Doesn't see it. He just dumps it, and he hits to the bench. Gets some fresh men in black out there as Maple Grove collects near side. A sloppy dump. Waiting there for more. And here's some ruckus. Maybe too many men or something? I don't know. That nicely held by Pewitt there. He's got Satterdahl. And we continue to battle down deep here. Pewitt trying to center it. No one there from the Flyers. That hits neutralized. Teddy now. Feeds it to Pewitt. He absorbs a hit. Now he gives a hit right to our bench. Love that. Oh, come on! Bullshit! Bullshit! That was a fucking lame penalty. Oh, that elbow was a bullshit call. I got Maple Grove people right next to me, even though I'm on the right side of the red. Whatever. They don't respect the game, apparently. That gets chipped out by Speltz. We were claiming too many men, but he said if they don't touch the puck, but definitely not the ref's favorites here. Maple Grove shoot shot save by Max, and he gobbles that up immediately before any rebound opportunity for Maple Grove. 5:30 down 2, 4-2. No love lost between these two teams. Some heavy hitting. No love lost between me and these three douchebags from OMG are on my side of the ice. As the Saints gather at the center point. There's a shot nicely blocked right up the stick. Max had the angle there. As we're down a man here for another minute and a half. There's a shot. That goes off the pad. Quick pad save there by Max as he's getting rifled. Here's another quick shot and another save by Max. Another save by Max. Bouncing puck, not collected. Another shot. Oh, he was wide open in the slot. That bullshit penalty cost us a goal. I think Cadell should be coming out here pretty quick. Not quite yet. So that puts them back up 5-2. We never watched them celebrate. So that shitty penalty cost us a goal here. And now we're back to a 3-goal deficit. Once again, the refs factor into this game as they all do. But we just got to get over it and continue our pressure as Milo dumps that in. He's got Runman down deep. He's trying to hit Kellen Moline. Little puck battle near side. That chip puck settled down by Runman. This will give Maple Grove a 2-on-2 here against Snook, who ties him up pretty well. But that loose puck missed on a one-timer. Gets it up Milo. Milo gets it over to Runman. Runman gets it off his stick. Bob's one defender trying to... Oh, there's a penalty. Yeah, okay, finally a penalty. Milo slapping his stick. So now they'll actually put us on the power play. So they are calling it both ways now. So that's hopefully a little momentum we need to get that last goal back. See if we can get a quick answer here. As we'll get Runny and Lean, Pewitt, Milo, and Moen out there. See what they can do. Pewitt's going to take the center or the left wing. Another little delay tactic here by Maple Grove. Let's hope we don't run out of time. So his push lead move. Moen trying to send it to Pewitt. Pewitt back to Moen. Right back to Runman. Runman trying to find someone to send it to. He's got Milo. We need someone in front of the net, guys. As we got 3 down deep on the corner. Net puck is probably going to be cleared. Nope, nicely held by Moen. Okay, now we got no one in front of the net. There's a nice poke check. It's a race to the puck, but Henry Moen will win that all day long. Now that just goes between the wickets of Kellen. Maple Grove weakly sends that down. Minute 24 on this power play. See what Hewitt's got it. It's Spelps. Spelps has speed. Eludes one defender. Thinking of dropping it. Trying to figure out who he can hit. We need someone. Milo's in front of the net. Kellen. He's going to see it. Shot blocked. Rebound. Back to Kellen. Kellen at the point. Hits Milo. Milo tries to center that one. That was blocked by Maple Grove. Puck wrapping up here. And that was nicely held by Kellen Moline. Not sure how he even got to that puck. And there is finally a clear. 48 seconds left in this one-man advantage here. As that puck gets deflected in the back of the netting by Maple Grove. Captain. 3:13 to play down 3 here at Plymouth Ice Garden. Here's Speltz. Beats Henry Peterson. He's got Saturdahlin. Saturdahlin holds the line. Flyers trying to set up the power play. Back to Henry Peterson. Oh, Saturdahlin loses an edge, but still has the presence of mind to make a hell of a pass. Snook now shoots it. There's Thorpe with a shot. Midsection. Rebound. Blocked. Another penalty here. Coming. Looks like a trip. I was watching all the action. Maple Grove. It could put them down and will put them down. 2 players for 16 seconds. So we'll have a 5-on-3 for 16 seconds. Then we'll have another power play towards the end of this second period. Why do they have 4? Okay. So let's see what we can do with this 5-on-3 for 16 seconds, and then another power play. Henry Peterson gains the puck. We got to set something up quick. Satterdahl now. 5-on-3. Cross-ice pass. There's a shot. That was blocked nicely by Maple Grove. Nice hold by Caden Thorpe. Gets it back. Satterdahl now near side. He's going to shoot it towards the net. That was blocked. And here comes our guy out of the box. And he's got a 1-0. And he buries it. So, lucky timing. Their guy comes out of the box. And just lucky play there by Maple Grove, hitting their guy, sprinting out. So, unfortunate turn of events. That'll put it back to a 4-goal deficit here as they get a shorthanded goal. Just a lucky break there for Maple Grove, catching that guy off the fly. Let's see if, let's get 5 players out there. Pewitt trying to find the right side of the ice. There he goes. Speltz with a draw win. Maple Grove collects. Still a minute and a half left on this power play. See if we can get back in here. Bouncing puck. Settled down by Thorpe. Speltz has it. He's going to enter the zone. He's going to weave. Trying to find someone in front of the net. Set up the power play. Oh, that just goes right by Satterdahl. Snook, nice pinch. He holds his own. That's chipped up and gloved down by Snook. Snook trying to find an outlet here, and it's Caden Thorpe. Back to Satterdahl. Satterdahl trying to center that. That was blocked by Maple Grove as he circles the net. And he hits Snook, who does a nice job holding that and weaving. Blocked that one with a stick. Now he sends it down deep for Speltz. Speltz back to Snook. Snook far side for Pewitt. Center ice for Caden Thorpe. That shot mostly blocked. Snook, nice job holding that in, but Maple Grove, there's a chip. It's going to be a race for the puck here again. And he gets it past. So 7-2 now. 2 shorthanded goals. Not the way we wanted to see this game go. Last time we played this team, it was 7-1. So that was just a unfortunate turnover. Maple Grove at the right place at the right time. Maple Grove fans standing in between our fans. Classy move. About the sarcasm. Maybe they'll find their side of the frickin' ice after the second period. As they send that the length of the ice, no icing, they're still down a player. Anders paddles down deep, they're trying to feed. And they take it out. Chased by Anders. Thought about hitting it. Just 12 seconds left and under a minute in this second period here. As Teddy sends that just beyond Milo's reach. Maple Grove doing it. Boy, we would have been better off not having a power play. They got 2 short-handed goals. Flyers look a little defeated here. Now down 5. And really got to make up a lot of work here in the third period as the closing seconds. Let's see if we can get one late here as Runman over to Milo. Milo gets it. There's a chance and glove save. And finally, the Maple Grove people leave me. What a dick move. Why are the Maple Grove people? What's that? These 3 guys are Maple Grove. That's a red one.
Oh, yeah.
I hate that shit. Oh, I made comments on the broadcast. Yeah, Bush League. All right. Closing seconds of this second as a nice hit there by Shuffleman. I'd like to see that. He's getting fired up. As we dump this out of the zone here. Speltz the lone attacker, just 3 seconds. This is going to do it for this second period. We'll have to come back and really do something amazing. It's Maple Grove clapping. All right, we'll see you after the break. a lot of faith here. And I just was talking to Alex Cadill's dad, and he said if we beat the Tommies, guess who we play the first game in state? This team. But just a little too casual, just not clearing the puck when we needed to. And we got to really have our A game. You can't make mistakes against this team or the Edina team. They'll make you pay for it. So down 5 here, final frame coming up. Flyers need 5. They'll need some magic. Flyers just warming up here, looking a little defeated, maybe I was gonna say, but hopefully they at least want to come up and show these guys, especially if we do play them again. It's like Gola's taking the final period here. Max faced a lot of shots. That's 19 to 15. I don't know if that's accurate. But we just gave OMG too many opportunities, and they took advantage of it, just like in that Edina game. So, just waiting the puck drop here. The final Flyers come out of the locker room. Not the excitement that, but it's tough. You're down 5. That's a tough effort. That's a goal every 3 minutes. So let's hope they can at least show this team they can play with them, especially if we meet them again. Puck underway. Third period here at Peck. Just a quick. That was an ice. They didn't call. Kellen Moline down deep. Freshly surfaced ice. Back to Anders. He's going to chip that past Maple Grove. That pass off the boards to Runman. Trying to hit Kellen just behind him. Nice job of Cadill keeping it in. There's an pass just blocked. Centering pass there. Good early effort from the Flyers. That skips off the glass into the neutral zone. Anders chips that to Cadill. Cadill. He's back now. Nice pass. Chipped in by Milo. That'll be loved by Maple Grove. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, the one that made the game.
I knew you were working.
Oh, yeah, no, I'll get it.
What's that?
The Grove fans are sitting right next to me.
Oh, was that late? Well, timing.
Yeah. I knew I didn't make him feel welcome, Linda, that's for sure. Snook with a shot. Gobbled up in the midsection here. Another Lensmeyer here, Linda Lensmeyer, David's sister. Happy anniversary, David and Frankie. 22 years of marital bliss today. Something went on the ice. I don't know what that was. His skate blade. Maple Grove player trying to... I've seen that like 3 times this year. There's a chance for the Flyers. That puck bounces off the side of the net. Speltz collects, trying to find an outlet. Finds it with Snook. There's another piece of something on the ice. That referee skates over and gets to that. Can be a dangerous thing. And Maple Grove trying to get that out. Pewitt does a nice job. Absorbs the check as he dumps it in. Nice job by awareness by Pewitt there. Set it on, absorbs the check line of that. Pewitt comes out with it. He loses the edge. We got equipment issues. Skate blade's coming off. That goes off the skate blade there. Maple Grove, puck nicely settled on by Moen as we check back outside. Maple Grove collects. Down 5 here in the third. A poke check there by Lensmeyer, and a couple players go on the ice, including Emmett, but no call. Speltz using his speed to skate up. He's got Lensmeyer. Bob's one defender. Poke checks that off his tape. Emmett, far side, trying to do a puck battle. He pushes his. Speltz comes out with it. He feeds Thorpe with a shot. That went off. Maple Grove defender. Teddy with a nice job keeping that in with his skate. Then Emmett with a nice little one-timer. That went off the goalie, and now Maple Grove's got it. As they skate up near side. They got numbers. They got a 3-on-2. There's a shot off the pipe. Goalie's best friend. It went rifled right over goalie's head. And Speltz slaps that over to Teddy. Teddy just trying to feed that to Hench. Henry Peterson now skating. He's got Emmett with him. He weaves a couple defenders. He's going to go deep and hits the brakes. Trying to feed the point, and he does. Quickly gathered and shot. Weak little grab there by the goaltender. He'd rather take his chance with a defensive draw. So just under 12 to play here. Thankfully lost the Maple Grove fans that were sitting next to me. I think they got the hint. You know, I'm not shy. I don't like it when you're on the wrong side of the ice. It's just hockey etiquette stuff. And Maple Grove here enters the neutral zone. Nicely defended by, there's a chance, but ran out of room. As that hits the point, that is deflected nicely by Emmett as he's trying to chip it out. Maple Grove eventually gets that puck. Short angled shot, blocked save there by Alex Nogoa. They feed the point again. There's another shot deflected off, I think, the goalie, and then Cadill got it out of there. Cadill, now Lensmeyer trying to get it out. It just goes through him. Now Lensmeyer's got it. He chips that. Henry Peterson gets that off his long stick, and he gains his own. Cadill down with him. As Henry Peterson chasing a couple OMG players as they slowly hit neutral ice. Still with the puck, Cadill bounces that puck off, and he puts a hit on him and gets the puck. Nice job by Alex Cadill. He's not afraid of contact. Not too many players. Hench finishes a nice check there as they send it deep. I was talking to Ryan Anderson, the godfather of Flyers hockey. He said these refs were letting him play early. There's Eddie Watson, who's got the first goal of the game here. He absorbs a hit as Maple Grove collects it. Emmett gets knocked down, but he gets right back up. Emmett with a chance. Oh, just couldn't quite get to that puck. Poke checking and poking away, along with Pewitt. Snook holds at the blue, feeds it to Pewitt. Pewitt takes a knee. Bouncing puck, eventually fouled by Maple Grove. Maple Grove circles just beyond Pewitt. Far side board. Shufflebine in the action now. Snook feeds it to Shufflebine. That just goes beyond him. He drags his guy into the boards. Snook, nice job battling one player, but the next one comes up with it. I don't know what that screen was. Nice turnover there by Pewitt. Shufflebine trying to go down there and pick it off. Doesn't. He's got to get back on side. He does. Pewitt now just dumps that deep. Shufflebine chasing. Watson down there. Shufflebine battling. Oh, that was right on the tape of Maple Grove. They skate. Nice poke check there, and they're offside. And nice, just perfect poke check there by Henry Moen. Takes that. We'll get some fresh Flyers here. And we will, oh, there's the three douchebags that sat next to me. We're going to miss their seats. They better not go on my left side. Oh, yeah. Flyers now, Caden Thorpe trying to hit Moline, and that was deflected by Maple Grove. And Runman, Maple Grove now with an effort here. Ooh, that goes way high off the glass. That was about 3 feet high. Yep, there's the Maple Grove douchebags. There's Milo trying to hit Moline, and that shot just goes wide. Runman slows that puck down, trying to get someone in front of the net. Milo now in front of the net. As Moline probably trying to get a turnover. Long pass. That was nicely picked off by Caden Thorpe. As Milo dumps that in. Got the three seniors from Benilde out there. Milo, or Kellen slows that down. Runman. 3 red helmets, meaning they played some JV time at Benilde. Maple Grove, here's a chance. And they take advantage of it. How the fuck are these guys on our side of the fucking ice? I have no idea. They come back. Bush League. I'm saying that right to their face. Find your own side of the ice. Maple Grove celebrating here. It's just such a dick move. I can't stand that shit. Obviously. Yeah, well, I'm 2 for 2 for getting fired up against this Maple Grove team. So if we beat the Tommies tomorrow, we're going to have to face again. As that puck goes off the tape of Speltz, Maple Grove gathering it. Here, there's a shot. Nice. Stick save. Maybe stick or blocker there by Alex Gola. Another turnover led to a goal here. Just sloppy play by these Flyers. Maybe Saturday morning or afternoons are not our time. That was nicely poked in by Nash Saturday. That goes and deflected here. Nash circling, trying to hit Speltz, but just beyond his reach. As Maple Grove kicks it to themselves through the neutral zone. There's another chance. Has another kick to themselves. Centering pass just through the crease. They're going for Maple Grove. Not nice blocker save there. This should be enough, not quite, to get out of the zone. There's a little toss by Speltz. He tosses it out of the zone. He's crossing, eluding a couple players. Emmett trying to get there before Maple Grove. There's another, well, now there's a stick. That's Emmett's. He's out $300. A little takedown over there, no call. Nice job by Saturday. Put the puck on net. Nice block there by Speltz. Saturday trying to come in and get a shot on that, but not able to. Cadell, nice job holding and pushing a defender back. Nice job by Cadell again. 2/3 of the EP line out there. There's Lensmeyer. And there's Speltz trying to find someone he can get the puck to. Sends it to Saturday, Cadell. And there's a turnover there. And Maple Grove a 2-on-2. The stick in a dangerous position, especially when you're skating backwards. Maple Grove loses the puck, and eventually they gather it at center ice. And there's Anders. He's on top of one of the Maple Grove players. I heard a whistle, so at least we'll get that damn stick out of there. Running time here, 6 goals or more, so that will send Anders to the box. And the other player from Maple Grove, so should be incidentals. 5-on-5. Some of the Flyers faithful there, happy with that play. At this point, we just got to make sure none of our players get kicked out if we do make a mistake. So we will be playing. Yeah, that was 6. Even just like the last time, we're down 7-1. So we can play with this team. We just can't get down and can't get deflated. And there's Henry Moen. He's always got good attitude as he takes it deep, hits the brakes, trying to find someone in black to get the puck to. There's a chance for Pewitt, and glove save by Maple Grove. So running time, once it's a 6-goal deficit, there's no clock stoppage, so this game's going to go quickly. As looks like Henry Peterson will take the draw, number 17 for the Flyers. Another late change for Maple Grove. This is just ticky-tack crap, knowing that it's stopping. Bush League! A little slow, that's a Bush League move, is changing players. As that puck was deflected off one of their players. Nice hit by Lensmeyer. A little shoving match ensues, and that puck goes into the bench. I'd take Mickey over that kid 100 times over 100. As I get a little chippy here in the closing minutes. As we'll get an offensive draw here. Refs let him play early, and then they started making some bad calls. So this is a kid shot by Snook, deflected by the goalie. Peterson deep. Hewitt trying to center it for Lensmeyer. As Henry Peterson battling, and that puck exits his own, but there's Henry Moen, and he's going to send it deep. Henry Peterson and Lensmeyer will get over there. We got to keep our feet moving, boys. That's key. As Maple Grove shoots at, that was deflected, so probably no ice. And Snook, first defender back, bothering a Maple Grove player as we're slowly trying to get it out. That was held at the blue. And now not held, but offside here. Maple Grove will retreat. Snook down there. He's got Pewitt with the puck. He loses the puck, but he regains it. centering pass, and Ramon trying to find an angle, and that was maybe deflected half the glass and then the back of the netting. And they'll release the two players. Anders English comes out, as does the Maple Grove player, but tick-tock. I'm sure Maple Grove will make another late change here just to eat up the clock. I'm waiting for it. That didn't happen this time. It's a chintzy move to make it late, especially with running time. Milo pushes his guy off the puck. Feeds it to Speltz, a little backhand, trying to center it. Block. Shot, just trying to get a shot on goal, and finally just a little dribbler. The goalie jumps on it. 2:55 to play. This running time of Flyers down 6. So we're going to be playing tomorrow for sure. Play the Tommies. We tied. Lost to them. Beat. But the game we lost to them, they did not want to play or win. So we had 2:30 on this same rink. That shot high off the glass. Maple Grove trying to settle that down. Flyers trying to get it out of our zone. Spelt's still out there. He's trying to find Emmett. Maple Grove collects. Uh-oh, here's another chance for Maple Grove. 2-on-1. There's a shot. Nice block save, but rebound. We did not get that last guy coming in. There's the fucking dickhead Maple Grove fans clapping right behind me in our section. I guess they're not gracious winners, as now we're down 9-2. A minute 56 to play. Yes, they heard me say that, but I guess they're pussies. So, Maple Grove now. I'm not checking my texts. My wife's sick, so she's probably not even watching me then. She would be the one sending me texts telling me to settle down. But sorry, when fans are on our side clapping, that's bullshit. There's another shot nicely shrugged aside by Alex Gola. As Speltz still on the ice. It's like a 3-minute shift. And he's wrestled down, no arms in the air. Should have been interference. Centering pass, just trying to collect this puck. Anders finally gets to it. Speltz. Now that puck is cleared. The length of the ice. Yeah, now here's the assholes. Asshole number 1, asshole number 2, asshole number 3. I got it on camera, pal. Get the fuck out of here.
You told my fucking wife back off. Put him back off.
What are you talking about? Fucking dickhead. There's a shot deflected. Oh, this guy's got alcohol on his breath. Obviously overserved. Ooh. There's a takedown. That'll draw a penalty. Anders shuffle. Oh, there's a... Uh-oh, now Grady's getting into it. Oh, come on! Oh, now it's a melee. Oh, boy. This is going to get ugly. Well, that's the game. Let's just hope no kids get kicked out. I want to kick that guy from... Yeah, this kid should be kicked out here. What a dickhead. Now they're kicking Milo out, it looks like. Milo's arguing his case. Not the way, we just got to get off the ice. And now the Maple Grove players antagonizing our fans. What a bunch of dickheads. No love lost between these two teams. We just got to get off the ice. Send those shitheads to their own box. Not the way we wanted this to go. We're going to see what happens with some of these asshole adults after this game. We'll see you tomorrow. We got to end the broadcast.